Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Hello. Oh, so many people. Right, let me see. Oh, Michelle, Lisa, Alison, Mary, Melissa, Nikki, Jem, Shirley, Deborah, Angela, Rebecca, Nikki, Melanie, and another Melanie, Katie, Michelle, Diliana, oh, Debbie, Mary, Michelle, Susan, Patricia, Emma, Nikki. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Are we all okay? Have we had a good weekend? Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, just double checking my order list is in the correct order for today. Yeah, it was just that one. Okay, perfect. Michelle, bless you. Thank you for these stars. I've had an okay weekend. I'm a little bit like, bleh, because not sicky blow, just like feeling, because Aaron doesn't come back until late Tuesday night. So yeah, I'm just missing him. But yeah. It would be Tuesday, Mary, if that's okay, because we are fully booked for today. The gluten-free festival was so good. Like I said, never been to something like that before. And I managed to talk to lots of different stalls and vendors and stuff and try different things that I've never sort of seen before. Yeah, it was a really good morning. We only had the sort of 11 till 2 ticket, so it was just like a morning activity. But yeah, I loved it. I am Shirley, yeah. Hello, 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 hello. Bless you, Mary. Well, you'll still get a confirmation email booking you in for Tuesday. You'll get that tomorrow, I imagine. Okay, so like I just said, order list is fully booked for today. We've got egg pops, we've got the last of the oysters, and I do finally have my oyster date delivery, which is on Wednesday. Oh, someone's at the door. Okay, sorry, my daughter's just going to get that. So oyster delivery is on Wednesday, meaning, yeah, so for today and Tuesday, there may still be oysters available. It may move to egg pops like I warned before, but hopefully for Friday we'll be back up to normal, which is exciting. Okay. Any other updates? If you haven't seen about gifted pearls, please read the pinned post. I think that's it for now. Okay, so shall we dive straight in? Up first today is Kimberly Bigham. Kimberly, are you here? She's just messaged me to say the door's locked again, Shirley. She is old enough, it's just I'm still worrying. I don't know if worry is the right word, but yeah, I still just like, is it locked? Is it all good? Of course I can, Mary. Friday. I think I've added them together, so 8 openings altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I've got 2 different order numbers and 8 openings altogether. I hope that's correct, Kim. If so, so we do still have some oysters or egg pops available. Which ones would you like to have? And if it's a mix of each, I'd need to know how many of each you would like. Oh, oh. Sorry, I went to change the name and the cameras went, it's me. Oh gosh, I'm running on a little sleep, so please bear with me. I don't sleep very well when Aaron's not here. Half and half is perfect. Sorry, just opening this up because it keeps my tea from cooling. So half and half. Oh, I apologise. I haven't put this under just to stop the tray from slipping around. So let me just do this, and then I'll do that for you. So are there any colours that you're hoping for, Kim? And regarding the shells from the oysters, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Okay, so 4 and 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I tried to grab a big handful then, but no. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You're hoping for greens, blues and purples, but no pinks. Okay. Oh, I need Perline. Sorry, Perline's just over yonder. Please excuse the mess. If you can see mess on the floor there, I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, so if we start with Perline for you then your egg pops, then your oysters. Oh, Mr. Camera. Okay, there we go. Good luck. Bloop. So your gifted pearl is a autumn peach. So if we come across, so autumn peach. Are you happy if I mix all the pearls together for you, Kim, or would you prefer me to keep them separate? Egg pop number 1. You've got 3 pearls in your first one. A brighter Cadbury purple. This one's a really bright Cadbury purple. Oh, you've got a cranberry red and a dove grey. Egg pop number 2. We've got 4 pearls in this one. And a blood orange, a darker, almost a two-tonal burgundy and black cherry there. If you can see that, it's got the lighter and darker areas to him. You've got a yolk, is it yolk? I think it is slightly more yolk yellow, yes. And then a purple frost. And then your next egg pop. We've got 4 pearls in this one as well. Another darker burgundy red. We've got a bridal white. A more of a mustardy yellow. And a brighter pink. I think it is more on the raspberry side actually. The last of your egg pops. 2 pearls in this one. The reds are making a comeback today again. You've got a burgundy red and then another purple frost. Now I haven't seen Kim. Would you like me to are you happy if I mix the oyster pearls together with the egg pop pearls, or would you prefer if I keep them separate from each other? Coming across for oyster number 1. Mixing is fine. Perfect. So there's your mother of pearl. And 1, 2, 3. You have triples. We've got 3 pearls in your first oyster. So, oh, let me just finish cleaning those up. So we've got a seafoam green, so very light seafoam green. You've got a mystic purple, and you've got a lighter icy blue. Your next egg pop. Sharp pop there. You have triples. Triples with your second oyster. Okay, so we do have another pink here, which is slightly lighter raspberry compared to your first one. You've got a autumn peach and it's sort of a two-tonal icy and icy Pepsi blue. So I'm going to say it's more on the icy blue side, but he does have that slight darker area to him as you move the pearl around. Next oyster. Did I, Lorraine? I'm sorry. I'm glad you guys are switched on. Lights pop. Oh, no way. You have triples for a third time. So 3 in a row. No more in there. So again, let me just dry these up for you. So these ones have got very small pearls here, but it's a mystic purple, so slightly lighter and slightly smaller than the first mystic purple. You've got a dove grey as well. Oh, little pearls, and then a lemon yellow. Your last oyster. Okay, and we are twidding. Let me just dry them up before I give them what colour they are, just because I can have a proper look. Oh, they're slightly different shades. I'm gonna say they are more, oh, it's hard. I think they're more indigo. But this one is more blue, and then this one's slightly darker and is more purpley blue. So they're very close, as you can see here, very close. But yeah, indigo twins there. And then some, Lorraine, yeah. It's yeah. Okay, so if I go through all of the colours again for you, Kimberly, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which colours you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Okay, so you've got twinning indigos. You'd like those for the earrings. Let me just double check. Yep, okay, so I'll pick those up in a second. They'll go on the earrings, not a problem. You've then got the two icy blues, one smaller, one slightly larger and darker. Seafoam green, you've got two raspberry pinks, one darker, one lighter. You've got Cadbury purple, two purple frosts, and then two mystic purples. You've got a dark autumn peach, a blood orange, and then a slightly lighter autumn peach. You've got a cranberry red, two tonal burgundy and black cherry, then two burgundy reds, a dove grey, bridal white, dove grey, then a yolk yellow, mustard yellow, lemon yellow. So we're going to have the twins on the earrings. I'll pick those up. What do you think with your other pearls? What would you like to do? Swap the blood orange for a sea green, yeah. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to everybody joining. Middle yellow for a midnight blue. Yeah. Let me see if I could got a brighter midnight for you. How about that one? That one's brighter. Shirley, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, Shirley. It's very kind of you. The second autumn peach is for the always pendant, of course. Perfect. I don't have any indigos at the moment available for swaps, no. Sorry, it's a newer shade that has started coming out. And I just don't have any available at the moment, as they all do get snapped up. I've got like a darker TARDIS. Let's have a look. If you're happy with that one, I'd need to know which one you'd like to swap out for him. Love that one for the woodland pendant. Swap out the first pink. Okay, so that blue is on the woodland pendant. Brilliant. For the snowflake charm, it's the first icy blue. Okay. Brilliant. And then I think we've just got 2 more items to choose for. Yes, 2 more items to choose for. Can I put the first purple frost next to the icy blue and the seafoam green? The second to last purple on the other side. Yeah, so that's the Mystic Purple. It is a lighter Mystic Purple, but Mystic Purple. Tracy, you're very welcome. I'm glad you're happy. Pink next to the Purple Frost. Okay. For the Tara bracelet, I'd like to add the Purple Frost next, Seafoam Green, and then the Icy Blue. So Tara bracelet, these three in that order. Is that right? So I would invoice you for the additional £2 on there if that's okay. So Purple Frost, then Seafoam, and then the Icy Blue. Swap the blue and green in placement, of course. So this order, is that better? Autumn Peach next to the Seafoam Green. So keep those ones there while you figure out the next bracelet. Okay, so for now I've still only got I'm going to move them over this side though, just so then it's out the way of the other pearls. I've still only got the 3 pearls on that first bracelet, but if you'd like me to add the autumn peach, do let me know. Okay, so at the moment I don't have that one down. Diane and Mary, thank you both for the stars there. So for the other bracelets then, Kim, what was you thinking? What colour would you like? Karen, thank you for the stars as well. For the Celtic knot, can I get another TARDIS blue to go next to the green and add the second burgundy and the Cadbury purple? And which colour am I swapping out for the TARDIS blue? So TARDIS blue next to, oh, so next to these two. So TARDIS blue next to the green, and then add the second burgundy and the Cadbury purple. I don't know if I'm taking that midnight blue out or not, so I've left it there for a moment, but if you'd like me to remove it, do let me know. And then yeah, I'd need to know which colour you'd like to swap out for that TARDIS blue. Swapping out the midnight. Okay. So what do you think to those there? Are you happy with those, or are there any other changes you'd like to make? Place in the order of green, blue, purple, burgundy. Okay. Are we happy with that placement? Try the purple frost instead of the Cadbury. So removed the burgundy away for you. Those three in that order. Okay. And then with the Tara, did you want me to add that autumn peach on? Because at the moment I've just got the purple frost, icy, and then the sea foam. add the autumn peach. Okay. And then you'd like to add jump rings to the burgundy, Cadbury and the second yellow. Okay, so jump rings to those three there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so then with the remaining pearls, then I'm just picking up the ones that we've chosen for the jewellery. The pink as well on a jump ring. Okay, I'll write that down as well. Okay, so then with the remaining pearls, what would you like to do with these? Are you happy with these as your loose pearls? Also the white and silver. So these two on jump rings. Okay, so this one is also a dove, so we've only got one white. So you've got two doves and a white. So you'd like it to be with the two doves, is that right? Katrina, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. I do appreciate that. Which woof did you hear? I didn't know if you heard him or not. That was Rafiki. That was the little one. They're not in with me. Normally, if Aaron's here, they do come in. But when Aurora's in there, they're staying with her. So I'm sure when she goes up to bed, she'll bring them into here. But yeah, I did just ask her to try and not let him bark because it is sort of later now. But yeah, that was Rafiki. So those three as well on the jump rings. So you've got one white, one dove grey and one mystic. Okay, so then with the remaining pearls, what would you like to do with these? Are you happy with these as your loose pearls? And then you'd like to donate one of the burgundies and the purple, bless you, into Perline. That's very kind of you there. Then the remaining 4, oh no, keep the purple loose, donate 1 red. So that's still extremely kind of you there, Kim. Okay, so these 5 are your loose pearls. Let me just pick these up. And then this one, so I kept you with the 2-tonal red, I hope that's okay. And then this one is going to be going into Perline. Okay, let me bring you back up to me. Let me pop that into Perline as well. There we go. So I hope you're happy with that, Kim. The invoice for the additional extras, that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And thank you for the donation with your shells as well. Oh, I realised I don't have my basket that I normally pop the orders in from the live. So let me just grab that. It's only over here. Nope, that's not it. Oh. I've put the bitty bob on top of it. Okay. So yeah, just whilst I'm on the live, I have a basket ready to pop them in to be processed through. Okay, so Kim, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Excuse me. Again, I'm going to try not to be too sleepy. Okay, not a problem, Kim. Not a problem. Okay, up next then today is Judy Pearson. Judy, are you here? Oh my gosh, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, I'll check my email for you, Kim. That's not a problem. And you too. Judy, hello, my lovely. Judy, you have got 22 openings altogether. I'll need to know which 22 you would like to have. Oysters, egg pops. I don't know if I've got 22 oysters, but I can count them out if that's your choice. I'll see how many I have. And yeah, if it's a mix of each, how many of each would you like to have? I'm so sorry. All pops, okay, not a problem. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21. And 22. Okay, are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Judy? Let's go down. Let me just flatten this sand out as well. So I am going to start with the central line. However, yeah, if I sort of need to start building the other way, I will do so. So starting with Perline for you, and then we'll go straight into your egg pops. They are all sort of here, I just don't want them rolling everywhere, so they're sort of more towards this side. Okay, good luck. You've got a blood orange as your gifted pearl. Okay. Egg pop number 1, Judy. 4 pals in this one. So we've got a yolk yellow, a TARDIS blue, a seafoam green, and a original peacock. So it's like a silvery green, slight hint of blue, peacock. Next egg pop. 4 pals in this one. And you've got a sea green, a silver chocolate, another yellow, and then a raspberry pink. Two pals in your next one. Oh, this is a Snow White. So Snow White. And then it is another sea green, but he is slightly darker than the first. So the sea greens can be sort of brighter to darker, and then we move into the forest greens after that. But that one's definitely still a sea green there. Your next egg pop. And we've got 4 pals in this one. I haven't seen if there are colours you're hoping for, so hopefully some are coming out that you're happy with, Gigi. So we've got a lavender. I'm going to pop it at the top. Hopefully we can still see that. Yeah. You've got another TARDIS blue and another original peacock. Oh, I think these two are very similar actually there. And then you've also got a darker silver bells. Next egg pop. 3 pals in this one. Another sea green, so slightly darker sea green for you there. A blood orange, which is a slight oval shape. And then this is another slight funky shape, so it is a raspberry, and he's got a slight point. You can see it perfectly. Just a slight rounded point to one end, so almost like a teardrop shape. So it's rounder on this end, and then it comes up into like a slight point up there with the raspberry. Your next egg pop. 2 pals in this one. You're getting all of the peacocks here. So this is a greeny blue peacock, so definitely sort of ramping up the blues and greens coming out there. And then a lighter, smaller, again it is a raspberry. Three pals in this one with another peacock. Okay, so this is again greeny blue peacock. I'd say this one's more blue overall, especially, yeah, you can sort of see them morphing through into the different colours here. You've got a bridal white, and then we've got a Cadbury purple. Your next egg pop. 2 pals in this one, and you've got a sea green. All the greens are coming out as well, and a cranberry red. So first of the reds, so I'll pop that one down here, and then I'm just going to move some of these empty shells out the way before I carry on, because otherwise they're going to start all rolling off the table or desk. I never know what to call it, because it is a desk, but it's a large it's a large area. Right, your next pop. 4 pals in this one. You've got a silver bells, which is slightly lighter than the first one, as you can see there. We've got a watermelon. It is watermelon. pearl, you've got a mustardy yellow, and then all coming out today, another greeny blue peacock. I didn't realise there were so many peacocks in the egg pops, but I'm not complaining. Your next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one, a blood orange and an autumn peach. Oh, next one has got 2 pearls. So this one over here, I know it's darker, but I'll pick him up first. So he's a darker gunmetal chocolate. So he definitely does have that chocolate tone to him. He's just very dark chocolate. And then you've also got a 2-tonal red, so brighter, and then it gets darker. So brighter, darker, hang on, brighter, there we go, darker, brighter, darker, 2-tonal red. Your next pop. 3 pearls in this one with a purple frost and then a lavender and then another yolk. No, sorry, it's more, I think it's more mustardy actually. I apologise, mustard yellow. Next pop. 2 pearls in this one, and we've got a sea foam green. We can still fit some more greens on the end here, and then another purple frost. So I'll put one more purple frost, and then I'll have to build this way. So purple frost. Three pearls in here, and we've got another TARDIS blue. So only TARDIS blues so far for the blue line. That one's slightly darker than the others. A lighter autumn peach, and then a gorgeous dark deep raspberry. So that's your darkest raspberry there so far. Your next one. 4 pearls in this one, Judy. Now this is a creamy pink. So it's very light cream, but it definitely does have a pink overtone. If I pop it next to the white, I don't know if you can see that pink overtone there. So I am going to pop it in the pink line, but he is very creamy white, so it may look white on the screen. You've also got a blurple. So blurple is a mix between blue and purple, so it's going to look very similar to the TARDIS. However, hopefully you can see that purple overtone. So I do put the blurples in the purple line. You've got an amber, and then a darker chocolate silver. Next egg pop. And we've got 3 pearls in this one. A large raspberry, so I am going to start building on the other sides with the raspberries, or with the, I mean they are all raspberries, but I'm going to start building this way with the pinks now as well. A black cherry, and a darker, does it have chocolate in it? It does, another dark gunmetal chocolate. And then I'm just moving these empty egg pop shells out the way again. Okay, and then we've got 2, 4, 6 more to go. Okay, so your next one. 4 pearls in here. And you've got a lighter purple frost, a really gorgeous light purple frost actually. He is beautiful, almost like a silvery one. And then you've got a Cadbury purple, almost grapey purple there though. You've got a pastel gold, and then you've got a blood orange. Next egg pop has 2 pearls in, and you've got another TARDIS blue, and then a cranberry red. Three pearls in this one, and another cranberry red, a silver chocolate, and a brighter lemon, almost sunshine yellow there. Very, very close to being sunshine yellow. We've got 2 pearls in this one with a dove grey and a brighter pink. So this one's not quite raspberry shade, he is more brighter pink. Four pearls in this one, and another blurple, so again another mix between the blue and purple. I am going to have to bring this down into the pink line slightly, I hope that's okay. A lighter autumn peach, a blood orange, and then a chocolate silver. And then with your last egg pop, 4 pearls in this one. So we've got a slightly funky shaped pastel gold. Now it is almost like a creamy gold. It is very light in his sort of shading there, but it is base pastel gold. You've also got a brighter pink, so again not raspberry, just sort of brighter pink there. You've got a light cranberry red, and then we've got a darker TARDIS. Oh, actually, no, more midnight blue with this one. Sorry, midnight blue. Okay, Judy, what do we think to all of these? I'll go through all of the colours again, and then if you're happy, I'll need to know which colours you would like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And if there's anything you'd like to swap or change, of course, then we can do that for you as well. So, purples, you've got Blurple, Cadbury, Purple Frost, Blurple, Lavender, Cadbury, Purple Frost, Lavender, Purple Frost. 2 normal pinks, and then all of these are raspberries of different shades, and then you've got that creamy pink on the end. You've got peacocks, so 2 original peacocks and then 3 greeny blue peacocks. You've got seafoam green, then 4 sea greens, and then another seafoam green. 4 TARDIS blues and a midnight blue. Blood orange autumn peach, 3 blood oranges, 1 watermelon, blood orange, and then 2 autumn peaches and 1 amber. You've got 2 yolk yellows, 2 mustard yellows, and a lemon / sunshine yellow. Pastel gold, chocolate silver, gunmetal chocolate, chocolate silver, gunmetal chocolate, pastel gold, and 2 chocolate silvers. Then you've got snow white, dark silver bells, bridal white, and then silver bells, and then dove grey. Then you've got cranberry, burgundy, blood orange, 2 cranberries, and a burgundy. I just said blood orange, I meant black cherry there, sorry. Okay, what do you think? What would you like to do? swap out 2 gunmetals for 2 grass green for the sparkle wreath earrings. So the chocolate gunmetals, so 1 and 2. Oh, they're just off screen. So these 2 for 2 grass green for the sparkle wreath. I love the sparkle wreath earrings as well. Yes is the answer, of course. I'm just going to be finding 2 the same size and shade for you. Oh, I quite like these ones. What do you think to those 2? So I haven't got the sparkle wreath. I've got the Christmas sparkle earrings. Hang on, let me double check. Christmas. I mean, they are a wreath shape, but yes. So those for the earrings. Perfect. But it doesn't. I just wanted to double check that it doesn't say the wreath in the name there, if that's okay. So we're going to have grass green on those. Oh, come back, and then let me take those away because they're swapped out. I'm just going to flatten this area again because I'm going to be popping pearls there. That's the one. Brilliant. I was just confirming, Judy, because like I said, I don't want to get anything wrong at all. Oh, I do have the gifted pearl here as well that you said about that you wanted that one on the live as well. So if you'd like me to pop the gifted pearl in the sand, do let me know. So I did get that ready for you. So thank you for the pre-warning to find that for you. For today, yes, we are fully booked for today. Oh, sorry, Judy. So yes, of course, just refreshed it. Lighter silver bells for the June 2024. So this one for the June 2024. Love it. Really, Leslie? Oh, thank you. I will, of course, look into that. smallest TARDIS blue for the starfish. It's one of these two, I believe. I would say it's this one here, if that's okay. And thank you, Leslie. I just looked. It was on there twice. I think because I'm putting the, if anyone remembers, the open at home Christmas boxes. They're going on the website this week as well. But it's going to be every cage pendant on the website. You're going to have the option to have it as an open home Christmas box. More information to follow if anyone remembers them from previous years. So that's quite exciting. But that may be why, because I've sort of been going through and listing. So I'm just grabbing more bags as well. It is, Brenna. I absolutely love them. Love them, love them. I'm going to obviously wait until oysters are here before I launch them on the website, because they are going to be able to be shipped straight away, because as long as they're kept in a cool place, they'll be okay for 6 months or so. So it's sort of perfect timing for Christmas presents, or early Christmasing, if that makes sense. So yeah, once the oysters are here, probably towards the end of the week, they'll go on the website. Exciting. No, it's not a mystery pendant. I mean, I could do a mystery pendant one, but it's more you pick any cage pendant from the website. So there's over 100 choices, isn't there? And then you get that sent home with in like a special Christmas presentation box with an open at home oyster, the chain, of course, and then you get a surprise coloured Christmassy pearl, as well as whatever pearl or pearls are in the oyster. So you sort of have at least an extra one to be able to swap around in the cage. And then, of course, with it being an open at home oyster, it's a nice fun gift as well. Yeah, it's just but more information will be to come. Oh, Judy, do I have an olive green or a silver olive for the octopus? I don't have olive greens, no. The closest to olive, I would say, is the seafoam green. I'm just looking at the sea greens just to see if I've got... I mean, this sea green is different. That's like, it's just a different, it's a slightly different sea green. It sort of stands out when I pour them out. I don't think I've got another one like that, actually. But I don't have any olives. I'm sorry, Judy. That one is perfect for the octopus. Love it. Okay, which colour would you like to swap out for him? So he's going on the octopus. I'm going to call it sea green on here, because that's what... But it is, like I say, it's just a different sort of slight tone to them, isn't he? He's just... But yeah, he is lovely. So that one's on the octopus, but yeah, which one are we swapping out for him? Swap a white. Brilliant. Is there a maximum limit on the wish list? I don't know. If you find one, Brenna, let me know. But I haven't. I don't think that's an option for me to set. But yeah, let me know. Oh, is that? Thank you, darling. You could have come in. Are you okay? Thank you, sweetie. Did your brother go to bed okay? Can you just double check his lights off and don't cause an argument if it's not? Just remind him. Thank you. Sorry, she just brought me a tea, bless her. Do I have pea green? I do have pea green. Are you just looking for one? Two matching. Okay, I'm just going to pick this one up and just see if I can match this one. If not, I'll get one which is a slightly different size possibly. So which two am I swapping out for two pea greens? So these two here. The two reds. Okay, I'll just take the end two, if that's okay. Brilliant. And where am I leaving those in the sand for a moment? The seafoam match? No. So this second one is slightly smaller and slightly brighter. I mean, they're very close, but there is a slight difference there. Over the pea green, so on top of, I think. If it's underneath though, please let me know. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move these ones up a touch, and then let me just flatten this down, and then I've got more of an area, and then you guys can see it more clearly, I think, when it's sort of more towards the middle, can't you? There we go. Is that better, hopefully? Are there 2 peacocks that match? I think there are definitely 2 that are going to be the same size. So with the peacocks, oh, those 2 already. Because within obviously the nature of the peacocks, they are going to be slightly different shades possibly. And that's just, of course, because it's different colours as the pearl goes around with the blues and greens, with just the nature of it being a peacock colour. So that's sort of as close as you sort of go for the size and a similar tone, if that makes sense, and if that's okay. Those on the top of the sea foam for 1 set of cascades. Love it. So we're going to have peacock, sea foam, pea green. Brilliant. So I'm just going to write this down, then I will pick those up. And then for your second set of cascades, which colours would you like? So we're going to have peacock and then sea foam and then pea green. Brilliant. Oh. Okay, again, I'm just going to, please excuse my fingers, it's just I'm making it a flat area because then the pearls sit a lot better. Matching chocolate bronze. Let me see what I can do for you. So if I find 2 chocolate bronze for you, I'll need to know which 2 we're swapping out. See, it's quite hard. Oh, I'm sorry. It's taking me a minute to... Okay, so far I've got these ones. They're like a silvery bronze. Let me know if they're okay, but I am going to keep looking. So I've got my other pot of chocolates out just so I can have a look in here for you. Okay. Oh no! Okay. Oh, this might be a bit better. I mean, these aren't... Oh no, that's not... These aren't fully bronzy, but it just depends. Okay, so we've got two like this as well. So the top ones have got like a hint of like a red to them. The bottom ones are more chocolatey. And then we've got more of a darker chocolatey one. Oh, Diliana, thank you for the stars. So that one. Leslie, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well. Very kind ladies. Oh, okay. What's in here? This is more, if I can find one to match this one, that's more what I was trying to locate. And then that's the last one, so the top ones. Okay, so are any of those what you're looking for? So I know you've literally just said second set, but because I've just put those other ones there as well, I'm just gonna give you the option again. So top ones, so top, second, third, and then fourth. The top ones, perfect. And then I'm adding the other ones into my pot now, so then these ones are definitely next to me. Okay, sorry about the time there. So with those two, I'll need to know which two I'm swapping out for those. So I've got so many chocolates that it does take me a little while to go through them sometimes, but I do try to, of course, find one that is going to suit what you guys are looking for. Oh, so sorry, you already said swap from the pink line. Sorry, I missed that one. So swap from the pink line. So I'll just take the end colours if that's okay. So we've got chocolatey bronze, and then which colour above or below are you thinking? I don't have any pixie dust at the moment, I'm afraid, Judy. I'm hoping to have some pixie dust when my normal pearl delivery arrives, but I don't have the date for that yet. But it should be sort of, I imagine, in the next week, week and a half, possibly up to 2 weeks. But yeah, at the moment I don't have any pixie dust available, I'm afraid. Rose gold, let me look for you. New sets added on the website. Yes, so new stock will be going on at some point this week, and it's going to be predominantly new sets that I've been showing, and then some other new bits and bobs as well. I've got these two, which are very similar to pixie dust. They're more rosy gold toned. But yeah, if you're happy with those there, you can have those two, Judy. And then I'd need to know which two you'd like to swap out for those ones. From the pink line, brilliant. Actually, I'll take that one, and then I'll take this one because it was bothering me not being in line. I'm just going to leave them underneath for now, but if the positioning needs changing, do let me know. So regarding new stock then, while I can do a quick poll, as in like just a verbal poll. So I've obviously got the matching sets to go on. And then after that, what is the next type of jewellery you guys are eager to see? So pendants, earrings, rings, charms. I don't know how many rings I've got independent of the sets at the moment. But yeah, how many, like what's the next type that you're looking for, if that makes sense, just so I know what to sort of prioritise when I'm popping them on the website after the matching sets, if that makes sense. Matt, do you have a matching peach, Judy? Let me have a look. So the closest I'd say would possibly be those two. They're not fully matching, but those two are the closest. I think this one here is slightly larger, slightly darker, just slightly. I do have autumn peaches if you would like to swap, but those two are, they're not far off, definitely. Okay, earrings and bracelets, earrings, 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 and then cage pendants, earrings, earrings, lots of rings, rings and bracelets, earrings, rings, earrings, charms, cages. Okay, so predominantly earrings and rings. I do have a bit of everything to go on, but yeah, I'm going to start with matching sets, and then, so then I just wanted to see what possibly you guys were sort of waiting to go on as the next type. Earrings, bracelets, earrings. Okay, so lots of earrings would like to go. I do have many earrings, so that's not the problem. Would I match the brightest peach? Of course. So this one, or this one's an amber. I can match the amber as well if you want, but if not, I'll start by matching this one, unless I've misunderstood. I do have brooches on the website already. There are brooches on there. So brightest peach I'm just looking for you. I think that one's going to be too Oh, I think it's just a touch too light, that one. I think that one's going to be too small. Yeah, okay, so in between you, or I think is just off. Yeah, no, I already knew before I even popped him down then. I choose you. I think that one there, my lovely. If you're happy with that match there, Judy, I just need one pearl that you'd like to swap out. You would chat and stay, and we don't think it's an obsession until we have one pair for each day of the year. Nah, let's say pair for each morning and night, Leslie. Could you imagine the storage for that amount? Golly gosh. Wow. I'll move them a bit closer if you're, just so you can see them all together there as well. These are like, this is my perfect like autumn combination. Oh. That's for the second set of cascades. Swap from the pink line, okay, and just to confirm it's this order as well. So you've got the chocolate, the rose gold, and then the peach. I'm just going to wait for you to confirm though before I write that down, because I don't want to write it in the wrong order. Yes, brilliant. So I'm just going to write this down, then I'll pick them up for you. So chocolate, and then rose gold, and then autumn peaches. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. I think that's all of the jewellery chosen for. Let me just go through. It is indeed, Judy. Okay, so remaining pearls then are going to be your loose pearls. So I'll just need to know if you're happy with all of these, or of course if there's any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make. You guys are funny. Honestly, can you guys sleep in earrings? So obviously I've got the new piercing with my helix, which I still can't sleep on, but when that's finished I should be able to sleep in it. But like normal piercings in my my normal lower lobe, I just can never sleep in them. And I think if I let myself, I would be able to, but it's almost like I lay down and like within 2 minutes I'm like, oh no, earrings. Yeah, can you sleep in it, or is it just, am I just being weird? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend sleeping with pearls in, just because of all like the heat and like possibly if you get hot in the night, sweat, body oils, all that stuff. Yeah, so I would take pearls off to sleep in. Three pink, 5 reds, 3 cranberries, a white and dove, and gunmetal into perline. Oh, Judy, that's so kind of you. So 3 pinks. Is it any 2 reds? I'm just going to put those there, but let me know if I've taken the wrong ones. No, the 5 first reds. Oh, reds is in the blood orangey ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that one's a waterberry, and then the 3 cranberries, 1, 2, 3, white, and the dove, and the darker one into perline. Have I got that right there? So all of these ones, so this one as well, into perline. That's so, so kind of you, Judy. So, so kind of you. Yes, feed her. I am on it. I'm just going to pick these up first, and then what I'll do is I'll bring the camera back. Hang on. Let me just move your form out the way, just so you can... She's ready. I don't know how to do it so you can see. Oh no, I dropped one. There it is. She has been fed. Right, so remaining pearls here, what do you think with these? You do have a gifted pearl. Let me grab that one. So that's this one here. Let me just take it out of the bags actually. Anne, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Anne. Small lobster fitting on that one, of course I can. The rest are awesome. Sorry. The rest are awesome as your loose pearls. Perfect. Gorgeous, gorgeous colours as well. I'm actually really, really loving these peacocks and the darker sea greens mixed together. That is a gorgeous colour combination there. Right, so bear with me just while I gather these up. It might take me just a second. Oh, this purple line is stunning. Oh, there we go. Okay. Judy, I hope you're going to be happy with everything there. Of course, invoice for the small lobster fitting is going to get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. There we go. And I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, up next today is Leah Allen. Leah, are you here? You've sent loyalty cards in as well, and then you resent them today. Okay, so I may have 2 copies. Yeah, found the ones on Thursday. So with the loyalty cards, hang on, sorry, my brain's only going to let me do one thing at a time today, just because I've had so much little sleep. And then I'm just going to put this one on the second set sent, just so then we know it's the repeat one. Okay, so with the loyalty cards, because we are waiting on the oyster delivery, with those you definitely have to have the egg pops if that's okay. So if you wanted to have oysters for the loyalty card openings, I would have to book you in sort of at the end of next week when the oyster delivery is here. Or if you're happy to have egg pops with the loyalty cards, then that's fine, they can definitely be added on for today. So if that's okay, you've got 12 openings and 2 loyalty cards, so 14 altogether, 2 of which have to be the egg pops. So with the other 12, which ones would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'd also need to know how many of each you would like. Ten egg pops, 4 oysters. Donate the shells. It's okay to mix the pearls in the sand, of course. So let me bring this up. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I never know if showing you the oysters like that, if you guys can actually see or not. 4. And then let me bring this down. So 10 pops. This basket's still very full. 1, 2, 3. It's a huge basket, this one. I love it. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. So ignore this one. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Runaway pearl. So 6, 7, 8, and then there's the other half of that one with 1 pearl, which means other pearls have gone in there. So let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, 10. Right, so we're going to do perline first, then your egg pops, then your oysters. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Leah? So let's go down. Have I? Yes, I have. So I'm just going to give Pearline a little mix, as that was just been so very generously added in, so that all shook up. Good luck. Bloop. And you have got a Snow White as your gifted pal, so that's quite a nice colour to start in the centre there as well. Looking for a mix of colours for your cascades. Gonna get funky. Okay, so egg pop number 1. 2 pals in this one. We've got a blood orange and a brighter sea green, which go beautifully together, the blood orange and the brighter sea greens. It's a gorgeous, with the bright Cadbury purple as well, I love it. Your next egg pop. You've got 3 pals in this one. So a Cadbury purple, which is literally what I was just saying, those 3 together. Oh. So Cadbury purple, a brighter lemon yellow, and a dove grey. Next egg pop. 2 pals in this one, and you have got a peacock. So this is a it is a peacock greeny blue actually, so I don't know if you can see the brighter flashes. So peacock greeny blue and a golden yellow. Judy, bless you, thank you ever so much for the stars there, Judy. Your next egg pop. 4 pals in this one, Leah. We've got another sea green, which again is a brighter, a brighter sea green. We've got a lavender. Sorry. So basically, when I open this up, if the prongs are on the side, as I let go, it like pings out the pearl next to it. So I have to open it with the prongs so they don't hit that pearl. But if they do, that's when they boing off to the side. You've got a bridal white and a coral. Next egg pop. Oh, see, it's a night of sea greens today. We've had so many. Sea green here again, and then a brighter autumn peach. Quite bright, isn't it? 2 pals in this one. We've got a lighter burgundy red and a purple frost. Four pals in this one. Oh, now this is a pastel-y pink, so it's a very light, almost more blush pink here. So it may look white on the camera. If I again just pop it next to the Snow White there, it's definitely pink, but it is very, very light pink. You've also got a blood orange, an autumn peach, and another Cadbury purple. Oh, it's fine. I knew what you meant, Ben. I think still pronouncing your name incorrectly, aren't I? But no, I knew what you meant. So Leah, 3 more of the egg pops to go. So your next one. And you've got 2 pals in here. Another purple frost, slightly darker than the first one. And another blood orange. Oh, sorry. I like to look for the little, there's like a little hinge on them, but some of them don't have it, which is why I sort of spin the egg to look. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, 4 pals in here. So we've got a lavender. Is that still on camera? Yeah. A magenta pink, a darker Cadbury purple. I'm going to start popping them this way if that's okay. And then a cranberry red. Last of the egg pops. 4 pearls in this one as well. Another Cadbury, slightly brighter again. A black cherry. A blood orange. And a lighter autumn peach. Okay, so they are the egg pop pearls, and then we need to do your oysters. So, sorry, I'm just moving the shells out the way, just so otherwise they're going to roll everywhere. I need to pronounce the E at the end. Benti. Benti? Right, so oyster number 1. Oh, 1 and 2. And you are twinning with Dove Grey twins. Your next oyster. Double pop. And there's no more in there. You are twinning for a second time, and twinning with, ooh, I think they are more rose gold twins. They're not quite pixie dusts. So yeah, rose gold twins there. 2 more oysters to go, Leah. So your next one. Oh, your name is Leanne? Oh, I'm so sorry. Would you prefer me to call you Leanne? Light pop there. And there's no more in that one. And you've got a, oh, how strange. Against the white, oh my gosh, it's literally just confused my brain. Against the white, it looks like a blue, and then against my glove, it looks like a green. Oh, how weird. It's like a seafoam blue, and then a seafoam. Let me see if it does it over here. How strange. So I'm guessing that looks, what colour does, So against the glove, let me know. So I'm going to get it focused and let me know if that's blue or green against the glove. Hang on. Please focus, Mr. Powell. Let me try it. And then against the white. Oh, it does it again. It makes it look more blue. It's not just me. I know it's blurry. Okay, so don't move. I'm hoping you can see what I mean. So blue, green, and then it makes it look more green. It is a bluey, sea foamy, greeny, sea foamy. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in the blues actually, because it does. It's really, really. I haven't seen one like it. It looks, yeah, like a green and a blue, and it just, the white and the black background brings out each of the colours. It's really cool. Let me pop it in line properly though. We've still got one more oyster to go. Sorry, I got carried away with colour changing pals. No, it doesn't colour change. Ooh, right, last oyster for you. Double pop. There's no more in that one. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no. Do we have another one though? No, this one is more sea foamy green. Although they could be, I mean, they look like they could be a match. Maybe this one to me doesn't look like it has as much difference, but it's very, very similar with the sea foam there. Oh no, it's fine, Brenna. My mum and dad used to have the phone, which was the chameleon, and then when it rang, it sang that song and then flashed red, gold and green. Right, Leanne, my lovely, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these colours, they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So I'll go through all of the colours for you and then let me know what you would like. So we've got the twinning Dove Greys, twinning Rose Golds. Then you've got the two sea foamy, sea bluey, greeny blues. You've got the Peacock, then Cadbury Purple 1, 2, 3, Lavender Purple Frost, Cadbury Purple Frost Lavender, 3 Sea Greens, Snow White, Dove Grey, Bridal White, Autumn Peach, Blood Orange, Coral, Autumn Peach, Blood Orange, Autumn Peach and 2 Blood Oranges, Lemon Yellow, Golden Yellow, 2 lighter reds and a Black Cherry, and then a creamy blush pink and a magenta. Move the twins up so you can make your cascades. Of course I can. I'm going to move them all the way to the top, but that's just still separate so we can see that they're still the twins, if that's okay. So I'm just going to pat this area down. Okay, go for it, my lovely. What would you like to do? Yeah, my mum was like in the first house we lived in, she painted the kitchen bright orange and green, I think it was. Now saying it sounds like whoa, but it did look lovely. But yeah, they're very vibrant. The first earrings will be TARDIS, green blue peacock and grass green. So would you like to use your grass green? No, these are sea greens. Okay, so all swapped in, pals, is that right? So TARDIS. I'd need to know which 6 we're swapping out as well. The first yellow, the light pink, and an autumn peach. Okay, then I'd need another 3. Oh, it's just one side of the earrings. Oh, I got you. I see. Sorry, I misunderstood. Oh, okay. So that means I'm not looking for pairs then. Okay. So peacock greeny blue. And then a grass green. So we're just looking for more roughly similar sized pearls then. So I'll do my best. Roughly like so. Okay. So I'm going to write this down as we go. So side 1, side 2. So side 1. I'm not going to write them down just yet, just in case you decide to change the order that they're in once you've seen them down. Come, 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 The second half of the earrings will be Cadbury purple. Are you doing one of your Cadburys? Possibly. Purple peacock and purple frost. Again, are we doing your purple frost? So if so, it's only going to be one pearl to swap out, and I'd need to know which colour you'd like to swap out. So with the purple peacocks, they are all slightly funky, so I hope that's okay. Swap another peach. Okay, so for your first set then, are you happy with those there in that order? Yes. Okay, so we're going to have TARDIS, green, blue, peacock, and then grass green. And then on this side, we're going to have Cadbury, purple, peacock, and then purple frost. Brilliant. So I'm going to pick that up, and then you've got another set of cascades to choose for then, Leanne. So we're going to do the same again. So we're going to have a side 1 and a side 2. Perfect. Snow White are black, and then Silver Bells Dove Grey for the bottom. So Snow White's black. So with I do have doves, but I don't know if I've got Silver Bells at the moment. I was just looking in the swap pot to see if anyone had swapped one out earlier. So bear with me. So white, black. So I'd need to know definitely one to swap out, and then dove, 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 dove. Take a blood orange. I'm just looking for, so I think with my Silver Bells I've got more silver chocolates at the moment. So I'm just trying to find the pot. I literally, sorry, I'm just, is it because I don't have any, or I don't normally take the pot out though when it's empty, which is why I'm just reading every, oh, it was put in upside down. No wonder I couldn't see anything. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, so this one's more of a silver chocolate. So I'd say it's more silver, but he does have a chocolate hint to him. What do you think there? Sorry, that was my fault then. I put the pot in upside down. The Dove Grey, brilliant. Okay, so that's one half. So we've got Snow White, black, Dove Grey. Oh, amber. Hang on, I did add another one in for the Dove Grey. So what colour would you like to swap out for the Dove? So I only took one blood orange for the black. So yeah, I just need one more for the Dove. So I've got amber. So I don't have many large ambers though. So the amber is going to be a slight smaller size. I hope that's okay. Cranberry. Perfect. So amber, chocolate and bronze. Okay. And then are you thinking like a pastel gold? Can't decide on the bottom colour. Let me grab you a pastel gold. Just because you've gone for the dove grey on the other end, that's the colour that sort of, with the vibe you've gone for, screams to me. But of course you don't have to go with this. But yeah, let me grab you one. So I've got two here. That's a slightly lighter one. Then you've got a slightly darker one. I mean, on the camera you can't really see the difference a lot. Yeah, not a massive difference, but there is a lighter and a darker one. I don't know if that's too close to the bronzy colour or not though. One of the bottom twins. Oh, yes. That would work nicely as, oh, that does work beautifully actually. Yeah, perfect, perfect. So I need to know which two I was swapping out for the amber and the chocolate bronze. So side one, we're going to have the snow white, then we're going to have the black, then we're going to have the dove, and then we're going to have the amber, then the chocolate bronze, and then the rose gold. Take out two of the blood oranges, 1 and 2. Okay, let me pick these up for you as well, Leanne. Perfect. I hope you're happy with those there. That's your jewellery chosen for. So remaining pearls then are going to be your loose pearls. So I'll just need to know if you're happy with all of these, or of course if there's any other swaps or changes you'd like to make. Two grass green, two TARDIS blue. You can. Do they need to be matching? No need to match. Okay, so the TARDISes I did do so, but the grass greens I'll just grab as they are. Okay. So I'd need to know what 4 to swap out there. Oh, so swap the second and third Cadbury and the white. So this one's a light dove grey and a white. So 1 and 2, and then the second and third. So those two. I think I got that correct. These 4. Yes, perfect. Swap the burgundy and 1 sea green for 2 greeny blue peacock. You can. And then you're happy with all of these as your loose pearls. And you're very welcome. Okay, so Leanne, I hope you're happy with everything there, and I'm going to have fun making these earrings, so I hope you're going to love them once they arrive. Thank you for the donations of your shells as well, and then I've popped that safely up there for you. Perfect. Okay, so then up next today is Samantha McNamara. Samantha McNamara, are you here? Sam, hello, hello, hello. Oh, Leanne, I love that. You wear black scrubs at work, so be playful with the earrings. I love that. And Sam, I was close. Well, Sam, hello, hello. I think I've got a gifted pearl for you, Sam, actually. Let me just go to the gifted pearl post. So, if so, I do. So I'll add the gifted pearl into this order for you. Okay. You don't need to do anything, it'll automatically get added in, which is perfect. So that means for today you've got one opening here, and then you've got 3 loyalty cards. Now with the loyalty cards, at the moment we're only doing egg pops for the loyalty cards, just until the oyster delivery comes in. So if you're happy with the 3 egg pops for those, that's perfect. If you prefer to wait for oysters, then I can book you in for next week when they're here. I do have oysters tonight, it's just loyalty cards that we're sort of only saying egg pops for, if that's okay. So you've got 4 openings altogether, 3 have to be the egg pops. So for the 4th one, would you like another egg pop, or would you like to go for an oyster? Egg pops are fine, and 1 oyster, brilliant. So 1, 2, there is a 3rd one there. It just grabbed it strangely. So 1, 2, 3, and then with your oyster. So would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So we're going to start with Perline for you, and then we'll do your egg pops and then your oyster. So Perline to start with. Donate the shells, perfect. Look. So your gifted colour is a pastel gold. Pastel gold. Egg pop number 1. 2 pals in here. So you've got a golden yolk yellow, and then we've got a brighter pink. Golden yolk yellow and a brighter pink. Egg pop number 2. 4 pals in this one. Oh, it is more towards a darker burgundy red than a black cherry, actually. He's also a slight, hang on, let me pop it that way, slight oval shape there. You've got a purple frost, a lemon yellow, and then a gorgeous Cinderella blue. The last of your egg pops. 3 pals in this one, and we've got a black cherry. Is it? Again, it could be more of a dark burgundy, but this one's definitely a dark burgundy, and they're very, very close there. Another purple frost, and then a silver chocolate. And then coming across for your oyster as well. Slight double pop. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh. 1 and 2. You are twinning. Oh, so twinning with Cinderella blues. Such a gorgeous colour, Cinderella's. Especially these slightly darker ones. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up. I had a little bit of stuff on them. There we go. Oh, beautiful shade. Okay, so Sam, you've got Cinderella twins, and then you've got a single Cinderella, 2 purple frosts, a bright pink, pastel gold, a chocolate silver, golden yolk yellow, then a lemon yellow, and then 2 burgundy reds. What do you think to these, Sam? If you're happy with these, then they are all yours. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Okie dokie. So we've got lavender. Purple frost you've already got there. Cadbury purple. Blapple. Midnight purple. The blapple and the midnight purple there are very close. Let me get you a different blapple, like a slightly brighter one possibly, like that. Yeah, it's brighter. Okay, with the blues, you've got the Cinderella blue there. Now, the only other Cinderella blues I've got are lighter Cinderellas than the ones that you've got. So it's quite nice that you've got the darker one there. You also have a sky blue. The sky blues are going to look almost creamy white on the camera, and that's because they are very, very light. You've got the lighter icy blue and then a brighter icy blue, TARDIS blue, and a midnight blue. I don't think I've missed any there. I did, Leslie. It was really, really good. It was so cool to go in and know that everything was gluten-free. And I got to go around and talk to the different vendors and suppliers and all like the stalls and stuff. I did have a hot lunch there, which I wasn't very keen on, but I think that's just because it was quite greasy and I don't really have greasy food at home, so that was a little bit weird. But the like actual stuff that like I got, my favourite thing so far is I bought some gluten-free granola, different flavours from a stall, and that is amazing. I had some granola this morning and it was just lovely to be able to have something and know that, you know, it was fine. I know I have seen some in the shops, but I never liked it, and I liked this one, so that was good. But yeah, it was a really good morning. Get rid of the midnight blue, the TARDIS blue, the light Cinderella blue, oh no, but that's what it is with lunch, because I went for something that I'd never normally go for. I can't remember what it was. It was like a sweet corn pancake with like a shredded chicken and then some salad bits on top. So it's just, I went for something I completely never had before, just so then it was like new to me. You'd like me to invoice you for the simple drops with the Cinderellas? Of course I can, Sam. So you'd like to be in for simple drop earrings with the Cinderella twins. Okay. and then swap out 7 from pink down. Oh, so we're keeping all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll move these across. So I've got the twin Cinderella blues as to be invoiced for on simple drop earrings, and then remaining pearls here would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with all of these, or are there any other? Sorry, the microphone ran out of batteries there, so I just had to quickly change it over. Sorry, Sam. So let me just go through that again, because I don't know when it cut off. So I've got the Cinderella twins to be invoiced for on the simple drop earrings. And then the remaining pearls here in the sand would be your loose pearls, unless there's any other swaps or changes you'd like to make. Jump ring one of the new purples and the middle blue. So this blue and one of the new purples. So purple frost. So these two to jump ring, or if I've taken the wrong purple, please let me know. I'll get a different one over. So jump rings. Yes, they're the ones. Brilliant. So, and purple frost. Okay, so then the remaining pearls would be your loose pearls. Is that all correct? So there's your blues and your purples there. All the rest loose? Perfect. Let me pick these up for you as well. Okay, so Sam, invoice for your extras will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And of course, thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And then I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay. Up next then today is Diane Costner. Diane, are you here? Oh, camera's gone. You're very welcome. Sorry, camera's done a spinneroonie. I'm trying to... Please, Mr. Camera. Do. Oh, okay. Diane, hello. You have got 9 openings. You'd like 6 pops, 3 oysters, donate the shells, looking for purples, pinks and blues. And are you happy for me to mix the pearls all together in the sand? 1, 2, or would you prefer me to keep them separate? 3. And then 6 pops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So donate the shells and looking for purples, pinks and blues. Fingers crossed for you. As always, we'll start with Pearline first, when there's pearls in Pearline, then your egg pops, then your oysters, Diane. Good luck. Oh, a blood orange as your gifted pearl. So we'll pop that straight in the middle for you. So blood orange. Egg pop number 1. You've got 3 pearls in this one. So a lighter raspberry, a snow white, and an autumn peach. Your next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one. We've got a cranberry red and a dark purple. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. We've got a bridal white, a pastel green, a purple frost, and another blood orange. Oh, no, it is a blood orange. Oh, is it? No, it is. It's just slightly darker than the first one. It was throwing me off. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. And one is a cranberry red this time. And then a black cherry. You've then got another bridal white. And then a dove grey. Your next one. 3 pearls in this one. You've got a snow white and slightly oval Simba peach. Sam, yes, if you could pop me an email over, that would be brilliant. Thank you. And then you've got a dark, and now it is a dark Cadbury purple again, but gorgeously sort of deep dark purple. Those whites are really popping, aren't they? It's so bright. And then your last of your egg pops. Ooh, double yellows in here, but different shades of yellow. So you've got a golden yolk yellow, and then you've got a mustard yellow. Okay, so they are the pops. And then you've got your oysters to go. So your next oyster. Sharp pop there. You are twinning. Twinning with slightly lighter yolk yellow twins. So obviously a lot lighter than the golden yolk, but yolk yellow twins. Your second oyster. And you are twinning for a second time with autumn peach twins. So, autumn peach twins. Let me just move those down a bit. They are the same size. Sorry, there we go. One was just higher than the other. And then Diane, with your last oyster. double pop there. And then there's no more in this one. Okay, so your last pearl is an autumn peach. Okay, Diane, my lovely, what do you think to these pearls? If you're happy with these, as you know, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So you've got twinning yolk yellows and then twinning autumn peaches. And then you've got that pastel green, dark Cadbury purple, purple frost, then another dark Cadbury purple. You've got a blood orange, autumn peach, Simba peach, and then autumn peach. A lighter raspberry, 1, 2, 3 bridal white, or snow white, sorry. You've got the dove grey and white, 2 burgundy reds and a black cherry, golden yolk yellow and a mustard yellow. A brownie one for the tidal charm. Like so. And then if you're happy with that one, I'd need to know which one you'd like to swap out for him. Yellow twins on the simple drop earrings. Perfect. So we've got a yellow pair. Swap the bottom yellow for that chocolate, and then that chocolate on the tidal charm. Light purples, so like a lavender. How many are you looking for? I'm guessing a match of 2. So I'll start looking for a match of 2 unless you correct me otherwise. Ooh, that's close. Ding, 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 ding. 1 and 2, if we're happy with those. And then again, I'd need to know which 2 you'd like to swap out for those. And you need 2 corals as well. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to find... These are very bright corals, these ones. These ones might be slightly more towards the amber side. They are more coral though, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if I've got a matching pair, and then you can let me know. Alright, let me know if these are too bright or if those are okay. They are slightly more towards the amber side. Lavender on simple drop. Okay, so again, please let me know which 4 we're swapping out as well, if you're happy with those shades, of course. Swap 2 from the bottom. So 1, 2, I'll leave those there. And then are you happy with those? No, you don't like those. Okay, so we're going to go for a lighter coral. That's absolutely fine. I'm just going to grab the different. So basically with the corals, I've got a coral pot, I've got a pastel coral pot, and then I've got a light coral pot. So I've got many, many corals to choose from. So let me just find another 2 for you, and let's see if these are going to be better. How about, are they, oh, they're not matching. Sorry, I think because coral is one of those that has got so many different shades. How about those 2? Yeah, it's got so many different shades that it's just, it's a lot, it takes more time for me to pair just because there's so many different shades to choose from. So if you're happy with those 2, I'll need another 2 that we're swapping out. Yes, happy with those. 2 white on the far left. So these 2. So I believe I'm swapping out these 4 here. Okay. No, the other left. Sorry, so not those 2. Okay, so again, I'm just going to leave these here for a second. So I'm now swapping out these 4. Is that right? Sorry, Diane. The white came out of an egg pop, which means it would be an 8.5. I mean, I'm happy to measure it on camera if you'd like me to, Diane, but because it was from the egg pop, it means that it was an 8.5 because I don't have many 9s, so if I had a 9, Well, I wouldn't have a 9 in the egg pop, if that makes sense. Coral on the cradle. Perfect. Coral on there. 1 and 2. And then that's the jewellery chosen for Diane. So remaining pals here, are you happy with all of these, or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? You do have a cage, yes. So with the cages, because you can swap the pearls around at home, I don't normally take the colour now. However, if you would like me to pop a certain colour in it to start with, then that's absolutely fine, and you can let me know that colour and I can do that for you. But it's just normally, because you can swap and change them around at home, I don't always sort of require that colour because it's changeable, if that makes sense. But you do definitely have the cage pendant on the order, yes. You'd like this green in there? Perfect. So I'll write that down for you as well. Not a problem. Okay, so now the remaining pearls would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with those? Or again, any swaps, changes, anything you'd like to make? See a sea green, magenta, pink. So hang on, so can you see a sea green, a magenta, and a Cinderella? Okay. Magenta. Sea green. And Cinderella. So keep those 3 and swap the 3 right on the second row. So 1, 2, 3 to swap. Oh, sorry, so I'm just going to move that one in. So these 3 to swap, and you're happy to keep those 3 there. Brilliant. Take the large white and put with the magenta. Okay. And have another magenta pink. Okay, and then which one would you like to swap out for that one? The other white. Okay. It's a gorgeous colour, isn't it, Cassie? It's such a deep shade. I'm afraid I don't have any of the dark, so I don't have any Cinderellas which are darker than the one there at the moment. Seafoam green. I do have seafoam green. So is that instead of that Cinderella or as well as? If it's as well as, I'll need to know which one to swap out. If it's instead of, I'll take the Cinderella away. So a seafoam and a greeny blue peacock. And take away the two at the bottom. So I've added in these two and taken away these two. I just had a runaway peacock. Ah, there it is. Oh, sugar drops! Oh no. Oh, it's all I needed today. Oh, oh dear. Oh no, that's bad. It is the whole pot, and it went into my keyboard, which is a funky keyboard, isn't it? And yeah, I'm gonna have to, by the looks of it, take off some keys to make that work. Oh, and Aaron's not here to help. Oh, basically what just happened was the peacock pearl went rolling and somehow my keyboard was tilted up slightly, and it went under the keyboard, so I lifted the keyboard to get the pearl, and then apparently I must have moved it slightly because then it landed on the sand pot that I popped the pearls into, and then that just flung all the sand all over the peacock. Well, no, all over the peacock, yes, but all over the keyboard. I'm salvaging what I can, and then I'll just have to sort the keyboard out. Can of compressed air. Yeah, I'm sure Aaron will have some. Maybe. It's fine. Sorry, Diane. Right, have I missed? So I've added in the seafoam and the peacock. I've taken away these two. Are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? Oh, sand. Right, that will have to do. Left side on hoop, right side on pin caps. Okay, so left side, so all of these on hoop fittings and then all of these on pin caps. Is that right? So hoop fitting and then pin caps. So hoop is 2 peach, 2 magenta, 1 white, 1 sea green, 1 Cinderella, 1 sea foam, and 1 GB peacock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then pin caps on the remaining pearls, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So let me just get these for you. Leaf blower. I don't have a leaf blower, and I feel like I feel like I'd be quite aggressive at a keyboard with a leaf blower. Oh, it's funny. Right, Diane, let me bring you back up. Sorry for the I was going to say commotion. I suppose it wasn't commotion, but sorry for the distraction then. But I hope you're happy with everything there. Invoice for the extras, that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. Thank you for the donations of your shawls as well. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Matches your week. Oh no, bless you. Well, I hope you have a better week moving forward. Bless you. And then up next today and last for the evening is Helen Dews. Helen, are you here? I managed to get a lot back in because I sort of poured. I just can see like a lot. I don't even know what it's. I think they're in all the little grooves. Grr. Could you have pops, Helen? Of course you can. Hoping for colours to match the charms and then blues or greens. Let me see. White, purple, rose. Okay, no, very doable with those colours. Okay, so 3, is it? Yes, 3 pops all together. Oh, let me change the name. Please say I can still type. Okay, it still types. It'll be fine then. Right, let's go down. So colours to match the charms and then blues and greens. Good luck. Bloop. And you have got a bright pink to start with. Okay, egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in this one. We've got another pink, a lighter purple frost, and then a darker burgundy. Next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one. So you've got a Cadbury purple, and a darker gunmetal grey. And then the last of the egg pops, 4 pals in your last one, a bridal white, a blood orange, a black cherry, and a purple frost. Okay, so of course hoping for colours to match. So if you would like to do any swaps, Helen, I can definitely do that for you. I just need to know what colours to swap out and of course which ones to swap in. But if we go through these for you, you've got purple frost, Cadbury purple, purple frost, 2 pinks, burgundy red, black cherry, gunmetal grey, bridal white, and then a blood orange at the bottom there. So what do you think? What would you like to do? If I had a leaf blower, do you know what? I would probably just go, ah! I feel like the dogs would go crazy. My garden doesn't have anything to require a leaf blower though. You'll have the Cadbury purple-ish. I have the Cadbury purple on the purple-ish charm. So is that the one? Can I? So is that the? Oh, is that the light purple crystal heart? I'm just gonna have to take my glove off. Sorry, I knocked my glasses off because I had an itchy nose and I put my glasses back on. Oh, itchy nose. Okay, so the Cadbury purple on the light purple charm. Is that right? It is perfect. So Cadbury purple on that one. The only thing with a vacuum is I'd be scared in case it pulled some of the keys out, and that's only because some of my keys are more delicately attached. They're just, for some reason they do just ping if with the slightest knocks, and maybe because I type so often, I don't know, but yeah, they are very fragile. Having a rough time. Oh, it's one of those. It's fine. We're all smiling, aren't we? As long as we smile, it can only get better. Could amber or golden peach go on the peach charm? Ooh, hang on. But yes, let me just bring it up as well. Bring the picture up just so I can. I think I know what it is in my head. Ooh, would amber or golden peach? I would prefer golden peach, I think, on that peach charm. Amber would, but I think the tones in it are more golden peach like. Golden peach. Let me see if I can. Do I have one? possibly one like this, or I know they're similar, but one's slightly brighter. I possibly think the brighter one's the one at the bottom. What do you think? Do you like any of those? I did not know that, Leslie, and I'm afraid slime is not allowed in my house. We've had many mishaps and it's now banned. It's a no-go slime zone. The brighter one, Helen, perfect. Which colour would you like to swap out for that one? Swap out the blood orange, perfect. So that one is going on the rose peach. Brilliant. And then we've got one more to choose for, Helen. Had to be done, Kelsey, doesn't it? I understand the enjoyment of slime, but the slime has ruined a couple of items in my house that I would rather not continue to ruin. As in, that came out really wrong. You know what I mean. Don't want any more mishaps. Exactly, Gemma. It just somehow gets everywhere and then spreads and then decides that's its new home and it won't want to come off. I just don't like the stuff anymore. My daughter went through a stage where she wanted to make it all the time and I really didn't want to oblige. So in the end, yeah, we had to ban it after a couple of accidents. TARDIS blue. Oh, I like it. Okay, so TARDIS blue. Which colour would you like to swap out for TARDIS blue? Swap out the purple. Okay, so then this one is on the last item. So then the remaining pearls here are going to be your loose pearls, Helen. Are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make with those? We had kinetic sand, Leslie, but I found that I enjoyed it way more than the kids ever did. so it didn't last long. They didn't. It was always me. Keep the gunmetal grey and then swap the rest for different coloured blues. Oh, I don't know if I've got that many different shades, but I'll definitely give it a try. So how many have we got? 2, 4, 6. Oh, we might be okay. So Cinderella, Sky Blue. Now, any of these that you see and you don't want, do just shout out. Although I'm going to move the gunmetal over slightly just so I don't count it in the 6. You've got a lighter icy blue and then a bright bold icy blue. We've got a TARDIS blue and a midnight blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you think to all of those? Are you happy with those shades, or is there anything you'd like to change at all? Oh, okay, not a problem. So happy with those blues. So I'm just gonna remove those, and then you'd like to be invoiced for pin cap with the gunmetal, and then be invoiced for a lobster fitting on the 6 different blues. Not a problem. Okay, Helen, your invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on your order form as well. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. That's up there for you. You're very, very welcome, Helen. Okay, and then that does bring us to the end of the live today. It's been a really enjoyable live today, so thank you all for making it so. So busy week coming ahead. So as a reminder, we will have oyster delivery. Fingers crossed, it should be here Wednesday, hope so. Oyster delivery. We are going to have new stock on the website, so I'm going to start with matching sets, and then we'll move on to the most was earrings, and then other things if I can as well. We're going to have the Christmas open at home boxes on the website, and then after all of those we're going to put the new game on the website as well. Busy week. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I hope you'll have a brilliant start to your week. Monday morning. We're here on Wednesday. Now Wednesday is booked in for an earlier live. I know we've been finishing earlier recently, but that's because, again, because Aaron's not here, I have to get up extra early with the kids. So it's like, normally Aaron's here and he gets up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So it's just at the moment I need to sort of do that, which is why we're finishing. I'm not taking on too much at the moment. But Tuesday is booked in for a shorter live because Aaron gets home late that night, so I want to make sure I'm finished the live by the time he's home, because I haven't seen him for ages. So it's just, that's a personal reason there. But we're still live on Tuesday. But yeah, have a brilliant start to your week, brilliant Monday morning, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.